closer look to joints. An ultrasound speeds up fresh fractures. Also, that VEFG, which is the vascular endothelial growth factor, it's a protein that stimulates the growth of blood cells. Also creates arteries with people with heart disease. Your substitutes are crushed cadaver bone or synthetic material to fill in gaps and non-union defects. There are two joints you did not know about. First, the fibrous joint, which are bones united by fibrous tissue. And then we have the cartilaginous joint, which are bone ends that are connected by cartilage.
Hi, today we are going to talk about synovial joints. Synovial joints are articulating bone ends separated by joint cavities containing synovial fluid. All synovial joints have the same four distinguishing features: the articular cartilage, the fibrous articulate capsule, the joint cavity, and the reinforcement ligaments. Now we are going to talk about each feature independently, starting with the articular cartilage, which covers the ends of the bones forming the joint. The fibrous articular capsule. The joint surfaces are enclosed by a sleeve of fibrous connective tissue. The capsule itself is lined with smooth synovial membrane, and this is why it is called synovial joint. Next, we have the joint cavity. The articular capsule encloses a cavity that contains a lubricating synovial fluid. Then we have the reinforcing ligaments, in which the fibrous capsule are reinforced with ligaments. The movement that joints are allowed to make is based on their shape. We have the plane joint, the hinge joint, the pivot joint, the condyloid joint, the saddle joint, and the ball and socket joint. It has a plane surface and it's only allowed short slipping movements. The hinge joint on the other side has a cylindrical end and only angular movements are allowed. The pivot joint has a rounded end and it can only turn on its long axis. The condyloid joint is shaped like an egg. The saddle joint is shaped with convex and concave areas. However, they are both able to move from side to side or back to front. Socket joints are shaped like a sphere. They are allowed to move on all axes, including rotation.